are all the ingredients you're gonna need to make a piece. And don't forget about me. Alright y'all, I'm out. So once you have all your ingredients laid out so nice, fresh, washed in front of you, make sure that everything is there. And then we're gonna begin to chop up our green onions. Make sure that they're thinly cut. You don't want nothing too chunky up in that blender, right? So once you achieve the nice thinly cutness of it all, you're gonna move on to your pepper. We're gonna make sure that those peppers are sliced up first. And then once you have those thin, nice slices, we're gonna dice them right across. You see how thin they are? You wanna make sure nothing is too big in that blender. Cut and ready. On to the yellow pepper. Once again, we're gonna repeat the steps, cutting long ways, and then making sure each slice is magically made. All right, now we're on to the dicing. Dice, dice, dice. Dice, 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 dice. Onto the onion, my favorite part. I tried not to cry, but I didn't make any promises, so there were some tears shed in the making of this video. So we're also gonna dice the onions across, making sure that they're into thin pieces as well. Onto the garlic. Now the garlic is hard, y'all. You gotta make sure that those little pieces of garlic are even littler. So now we're gonna move on into our herbs. So we're gonna have our parsley and cilantro nicely diced up as well. I didn't really have any uniformness to it all, just making sure everything is thin, making sure everything that goes into the blender, nothing gets caught. So after we chop it up, we make sure that the cilantro as well is blended nicely. And then you just look at the magic of your work, y'all. Look at all that good ingredients. Fresh and ready to use. So as you admire your work ahead of you, you're just also looking for big chunks and anything that needs to be chopped up finer, you do so. So now here is where we mix it all into a medium-sized bowl. Because what we're gonna do is, after everything is into the bowl, we're gonna put it all in, make sure you don't miss a single good piece. We're gonna take a cap full of white vinegar and we're going to pour it into the bowl. We're gonna give it a good mix. Make sure that all that vinegar is touching every piece of veggie, y'all. We're gonna pour in half a cup of oil into the blender. So pouring the oil into the blender, as we said before, making sure that it's all along the bottom and prepped for the bowl of chopped veggies. So we're gonna pour the veggies into the blender that already contains the oil. I only did half at a time, just to make sure that it wasn't overwhelmed. Then we blend. Blending it, blending it, blending it, blending it, blend, blending it, blending it, blend. All right, see what chopping it up finally does? And make sure that when we're done, it's smooth. And after that, we add in the rest of the piece ingredients. After everything is poured in and you didn't miss a single chopped veggie, then we're gonna blend it once again. So the importance of adding the vinegar in before, making sure that everything is chopped up, is so that when we get to that last step, we get this magical mixture. Look at this beautiful green goddess, and all you have to do is add a dash of salt to taste. You know, I didn't add too much because the ingredients themselves provide the flavor, but we want to keep it salty, right? So we add it in and we want to make sure that salt is dispersed throughout the mixture. Blend, and we're good to go. Now make sure that you preserve your épices in a glass jar. It allows it to preserve its taste and content longer. And there's the magical finish. Isn't it beautiful, y'all? Good. I can't wait to use it in my vegan recipes. I can't wait for my husband to use it in his meats because it adds a new level of taste, y'all. It just makes sure that each one of these veggies that we use are being utilized to its fullest potential in the meals that you're making. So no matter what, you got that Creole Sizzle.